क्या हो रहा है ये सब? Despite lot of attempts, the markets are really unable to get some strength. It looks like the bulls have gone to Vanvaas and the bears are in complete control. इतना सन्नाटा है ये मार्केट में. No one is able to understand what really is happening. And that's what brings us to a very important point. Is the market ready for a revival or it's headed more to the downside? Well, Diwali is a festival of victory of good over evil. So let's see whether the charts are foretelling and helping us forecast whether we could actually be looking at some kind of recovery or there is more pain in store. So let's look at the charts and find out. However, one must keep in mind that the markets are still under a lot of pressure, and we saw on Friday that it was racing towards 10,000. So there was a fight actually between Virat Kohli on one side and the Sensex and the Nifty on the other side. Both were racing towards 10,000. Of course, Virat Kohli did win the race, but then Nifty is not too far behind. So what are the charts telling us this week, and how we are going to look at the markets for the coming week is what we are going to see now. So let's move on to the charts. First, I would like to show you the chart of Nifty, and on the charts of Nifty I can see that last week also we began below the pivot levels, and this week as well we are beginning once again below the weekly pivot. The weekly pivot now stands at 10,163, and with the current closing and 10,054 we are still way behind the weekly pivot. So what it brings us to is a very important situation on the charts. So if you can see on the charts are telling us that the weekly confluence on the downside, where we see that the monthly S3 as well as the weekly S2 are indicating a level around 9,800, and this 9,800 level is going to be a very key level to watch out for. So if you are going to look at the charts and find out what is the kind of level to look at, so 9,800 levels will be a key level to watch out for. Now if the Nifty does come under pressure and move towards this level, and here you can expect the Nifty to take support around 9,800, and that's what I am forecasting. I have dropped my guard on the bullish side of the index. Why? Because the Nifty is not showing much signs of revival. Every rally is witnessing a supply. So right now for the forthcoming week one should actually be looking at Nifty with a bearish mindset, and any drop towards 9,800 levels could be considered as a key level of support, because I am using my magic lines of the weekly S2 as well as the monthly S3 out here, and suggesting that we could be in for some strong recovery here. Why am I saying this is, I can look at my daily Nifty chart and I see that the Nifty is now hurtling towards a key confluence zone which is around the 10,000 mark. So Nifty will once again make a valiant attempt to hold the 10,000. 5-digit figure तो hold करना है ना, so कोशिश तो होगी, लेकिन the challenge will be whether can it hold this level, and I feel that with the momentum indicators too suggesting more pain in store, this level where my mouse is right now around the 10,000 mark, you can actually be witnessing some kind of supply, and if this supply were to set in, then you could see the Nifty drop towards 9,800, which is the support which I am expecting for the forthcoming week. Adding to my decision is the chart of Bank Nifty. You can see here on the Bank Nifty that the momentum hardly was able to rise, and as shown in our RSI methods, the Nifty has given a rally, and based on the RSI method signal, I am witnessing more downside in Bank Nifty, and you can look at the daily chart on Friday. There has been a long body negative candle which you can see on the charts, and this clearly indicates that there is going to be some more pain in store. So with this being the case, one should actually consider going short on the index for the forthcoming week. Momentum is also clearly suggesting more downside, so one should actually consider this as a negative trade on the Nifty as well as Bank Nifty for the coming week. In combination, or you can look at the other side to hedge your position on the IT. I feel that the IT index, after witnessing some sharp fall, almost a 3000 point decline, has now come into a strong support of 38.2. So at around 13,700 zone, Nifty IT should actually come to a good set of supports, and you could actually use the pullbacks in the relevant important IT stocks as a pullback opportunity to initiate some trades. So you have the Nifty Bank Nifty on the short side and the Nifty IT on the long side for the forthcoming week. So this is my index view, and one could actually use this for deciding on their positions and then play out on the market. And if you look at on the Nifty IT as well, you could look on the ADX at the bottom panel, where you can see that there is a convergence of the positive DI line and the negative DI line. And now if the recovery were to happen in Nifty IT, it would be a good opportunity for us to initiate some long. Last week, if you recall, I had initiated a short below 14,300, and that was based on the daily charts. Let me just pull up the daily charts for you so that you can get an idea of how the Nifty IT had panned out last week. So if you look at the daily charts of Nifty IT, it had come to a confluence zone, and below 14,300 it was expected that the Nifty IT would actually head towards the lower regions of around 14,000. And now what really happened was the fall was quite dramatic, and the fall resulted in almost a 500 point decline. And now the decline which we saw in the charts in the present week has actually gone into a strong set of supports at 13,700. So one should actually be moving away from doing IT shorts, and that's what is going to be my purview for the forthcoming week. So you got a good idea about the indices. Now if you look at the mid cap space, all I've been trashing the mid caps, and the mid caps, yes, mid cap does a call for some more declines in store. And you can see here that for those who are familiar with candlestick pattern, would be able to identify a pattern called as 3 black crows, and that definitely indicates that there is going to be more negative pressure in the mid cap space, and the charts are already indicating some more decline. There is a bearish engulfing also emerging here, and there is a possibility of more decline. There is a bearish flag also being seen here. So now you can actually see that the possibility of decline is quite a bit. So one should actually be considering any short in the mid caps as well. So the mid caps also are on the short side. The Nifty also are indicating some shorts, as well as the Bank Nifty. So with three indices being on the short side, one should actually be getting into the market with a negative bias for the forthcoming week. And for those who are interested to also learn this art of doing the analysis in a more structured manner, we have different kinds of program which we do, and the entire course curriculum is designed and structured by our mentor, Dr. Narayan. The first program is called as the Winning Trader. The Winning Trader program is a weekend program where we concentrate on how to approach the market, how to use technical analysis, and how to define a structure for yourself so that you are able to do an analysis in a more detailed manner. A detailed analysis is critical for you to ensure that you are able to participate in the market on a regular basis. And that's what happens when you attend the Winning Trader program. Be it a trader, be it an investor, it doesn't matter. What matters is, are you able to read the chart well? are you able to analyze with pinpoint accuracy? And that's what we show you, and that's what we'll be training you in the winning trader. For those who are proficient, they have already spent some time in the market and would like to take their learning to the next level. For them, we have got a program called as Real-Time Market Mastery. And the Real-Time Market Mastery, like the word says, it will make you a champion in real-time markets. We will be showing you strategies, we'll be showing you the psychological elements, we'll be showing you how to coincide or collaborate your strategies and your mindset to ensure that you always stay ahead of the curve. The problem today is we all take impulsive trades. You can ask yourself, how many trades have you taken with a well thought out action plan? I'm sure there will be hardly any, because most of us participate without a plan. But then if you are coming to Chart Advice, attending our programs, you will be having a master proof plan which you can incorporate, be it a trending market, be it a ranging market, be it a volatile market, be it any kind of market condition. You will be able to ascertain mastery over your partner. Based on these kind of analysis, you have got some insight. And for further updates, do stay tuned in, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel, and do not forget to click the bell icon, because it will give a lot of valuable insights to you on every kind of videos which we keep posting on our YouTube channel. Yes, the bulls have gone into Vanvaas and the bears are definitely controlled like the Ravan. So we'll have to see who will be the Hanuman and save us from this entire set of chaos which is happening right now. So all these kind of setups, all this kind of knowledge, all this kind of discussions which keep happening on our YouTube channel is an endeavor which is initiated by the Chart Advice team with the aim to give you, the subscriber, and you, the viewer, a complete understanding of the market sentiment, and also help you in constructing a view, which is very, very difficult in these such times, because market demands a lot of patience. Unfortunately, there is always shortage of patience along with, of course, your capital. So when these two things are in shortage, it becomes very difficult for one to participate in the market. That's where you need to develop a skill set, and that's where Chart Advice steps in with a great force. Chart Advice team, mentored by Dr. Narayan, will be able to deliver a lot of value for you. We have various kinds of training programs, and all these training programs are designed and developed with an intention of making you more powerful in enabling your understanding and also enhancing your level of participation. Yes, this was our update on the index. I hope you have got some valuable insights on how to analyze the index for the forthcoming week. And for updates on our stocks and what are the forthcoming recommendations for the next week, take a look at our other video where we'll be discussing on what kind of stocks to play out for the forthcoming. Thank you for watching. Do stay tuned and do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, because it's going to be one of the most fascinating YouTube channels you have ever watched. Thank you.